Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, SSDs are fast, quiet and seem almost perfect. Almost everyone is switching to SSD for their daily use. And it is indeed a great option. It saves time with the fastest speeds to transfer data along with high read speeds as well. But what if I told you that your SSD might be slightly wearing out or even losing data without you knowing? Today, I'm going to share the hidden truths about the SSD which most people don't talk about in simple words. Well, let us get started. SSDs are super popular because they are way faster than hard drives. Like they don't make noise and they also use less power. They store data using flash memory, that is, there are no moving parts and it is just pure speed. But here is the thing. SSDs don't last forever. I mean, they would easily last 5 to 10 years for a normal person. But in case of failure, the chances to recover data from an SSD is very low. Unlike HDD, the data retrieval is possible to some extent in case of failures. Both have their pros and cons as well, which I am sure you all are aware of. So let us not cover that. Every SSD has a limited number of write cycles. These are called as program erase or PE cycles. That means after writing or rewriting data thousands of times, the parts, that is each cell of it, will start to wear out and provide less performance than before. The similar thing happens in hard disk drive as well, that is HDD, but it is more of a mechanical issue inside it than for SSD. Did you know that your SSD can lose data even if you don't touch it for a while? This is called as bit rot. If your SSD sits unused, especially the cheaper ones, the files can slowly become unreadable. This is also true for HDD as well. SSDs also do a lot of background cleaning as well. That is what the trim and the garbage collection are for. Also, this is the reason why your 1 TB SSD isn't truly 1 TB. Some of that space is hidden and it is used to manage the performance and the lifespan for the same. And also here is a big one. SSDs can fail instantly. Unlike hard disk drive that uses signs before dying, SSDs just might stop working without any warnings out of nowhere. A sudden power cut can also cause data corruption if your SSD doesn't have power loss protection. So here is a smart tip to manage your work. I would say use an SSD and HDD together. Use a SSD for daily work, that is for your operating system, apps and frequently used files and projects. It will keep everything fast. If you're working on some projects, use it through SSDs. This way you will get the speed and all the advantages as well. But at the same time, also back up your important files regularly to a hard disk drive like this for documents, photos or big projects. In other words, move or copy the project which you have finished working on into the hard disk drive, HDD or backup. This way, even if your SSD fails, you have a copy on the hard disk drive. And the best part is that you can automate this with simple tools like FreeFileSync or even Windows Backup. Even on macOS, you can use a TimeMachine for the same. This way, if your SSD fails, your data is still safe on the hard disk drive. And you also get the performance and speed of an SSD in daily life. Also, then if your data gets lost or something happens to the SSD, then all of this is integrated into the hard disk drive data as well. And also here are a few more things to take care of your SSD. Choose a reliable SSD brand which has good reviews such as Samsung, Crucial and so on. Even Kingston or something like that works. Don't go for cheap SSDs. The SSDs which you get for 2000 or 3000 are not worth your money and they would fail pretty soon. Second thing, leave about 10 to 20% of the space free to keep it fast as well. Use tools like Crystal Disk Info to check the health of your SSD. And most importantly, never trust just one drive. Always make sure you have your backup in more than one drive. Some people prefer to buy M.2 SSDs and use them to create an external SSD with an additional closure. It is good as well, but avoid using it because it is not shockproof as well and either the cheap ones might cause problems. While if you bought an expensive enclosure, the chances are the price of the external SSD versus the M.2 SSD with the closure will be the same price. Let me know if you want me to make a video on how you can do this in the comments below and I will surely do it. So to sum up, SSDs are awesome. No doubt, I use them every single day in my day-to-day life. But knowing their limits helps you to use them better. Thus, this is how you can use the power of SSD and HDD together in a daily life without inviting data loss and then crying over it later on. So, backup smart and your data stays safe. I hope it helped. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe and share for more such videos like this. Thank you.